Hi everyone, I'm Linda Haynes and I'm going to talk to you today about how to pack for our upcoming Kenya trip with Go Ahead Tours. So, first thing is we want to travel with a carry-on bag only, and this is for a couple of reasons. One being, if you can zoom in on this is a picture of the back of the Jeep that we'll be in. We'll be in a Jeep with 6 people plus the driver. So each of us has a soft-sided duffel bag. And if yours doesn't fit here, yours will go on the roof where it might rain. So we do want to make sure we're sticking with the right size. It can have one hard side as long as the other sides are soft and collapsible. This one is from Eddie Bauer. It has a retractable handle, easy to get through the airport, and it has lots of compartments. So, the first thing I'm going to do, if this particular one, you might have a different one. eBags makes some, LLB makes some, there's all kinds of choices. But the dimensions for the bag, for the carry-on bag, should be 22 by 14 by 9, so you can have that plus a backpack. And those two items together should total no more than 40 pounds. So again, this is not airline restrictions, it's more of the Jeep restrictions of the weight and the space. We're also going to need an overnight bag for a special stay, but your backpack can double as that. Even though these are not going to be checked, you should have a luggage tag on it. Don't worry, I've got mine here. Okay, just always a good practice. So overall for the safari, you want to wear loose fitting, comfortable clothes. Muted colors, black attracts the tsetse flies who want to avoid black, which unfortunately I had to go and buy a whole new wardrobe because black is my color. And you want to layer because it's cool in the mornings for the safari. We're going to be there in July, which is their winter, and then it gets warm during the day, so we want to be able to peel off. Comfortable shoes, closed-toe shoes for sure. And you can pack a swimsuit. We'll go over that in case there's, it is going to be winter, but in case there's a pool that you want to use. So let me just show you what I've done here. So I have 3 packing cubes for my clothes. I've packed enough for about 5 days before I need to do laundry. And for this tour, when we're on a hotel for 2 or more days, you can ask them to do the laundry for you. It's very inexpensive. So they're going to assume that when they do your laundry, it's going to go in the dryer. So for things that I don't want in the dryer, I'll wash myself in the sink. So basically I stuck with, these are my bottoms. My pajamas are in here and my bottoms. So I've tried to stick, with this exception of this one pair of leggings here, I tried to stick with blue and muted green for my colors. So we have kind of a pair of sweatpants, another pair of lighter weight sweatpants, 2 pairs of leggings, my pajamas, plus the pants that I'll be wearing. So those are kind of my bottoms, and there's still plenty of room in here if I needed to pack more, but I'm thinking real estate, weight and size. In this other one, I have, and you don't have to use packing cubes, I find it easy for me. So I have a lightweight LL Bean jacket, and then I have a combination of long and short sleeve shirts, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 altogether. One is a long sleeve safari shirt from LL Bean. The others are just from Macy's actually. This one has the sunblock built in, and this one is more like a long underwear type. So I have some choices depending upon the day, and then I do have this one lightweight jacket. I'll show you the heavier jacket I'm going to bring for layering. And then my third and a little bit smaller packing cube has my underwear, an extra bra, and 7 pairs of socks, some with the ankle, so when I'm wearing the leggings, they can cover my ankles as well. And I do have a rain poncho, very small, packed smaller than a travel umbrella and much easier. So it never hurts and doesn't really take up any weight or space. So those are my 3 clothes, which I'm going to put in the bottom of my carry-on, my carry-on here. 1, 2, actually I'm just going to put the 2 of them in there because that's nice and flat. And then I'm going to zip that up You'll have to see how everything fits for your particular suitcase or your particular carry-on. So this carry-on gives me a lot of room now up in the top. So I am gonna put my underwear and socks in there. So next I have a couple of smaller bags that I'm gonna show you. Before I do, all of my clothes before I go, I'm gonna spray my clothes with this Sawyer Premium Insect Repellent. I sent you the link for it. And so I'm gonna spray all my clothes with this and then let it air out on the porch. And even if you wash it, the insect repellent is supposed to be good for 3 to 4 washes. Mine won't go through that many, so we're gonna spray the clothes with these. So one thing that's important is all the liquids that you're gonna take out for the airport and show them all of your liquids. So I have my shampoo, I have some laundry detergent here to wash the things that I don't want to go in the dryer. I have some mouthwash in case I accidentally in the shower feel like I might have swallowed a droplet of water. I can kind of feel better about rinsing my mouth out. Some eye drops, some eye makeup remover, some creams, my toothpaste, and some cortisone cream. So these are my liquids that I'll put on the TSA belt. This bag has all of my medical things. So I have a bunch of N95 masks, one per day. I do have an at-home COVID test so that if I'm feeling ill, I can quickly and at my own convenience and at no cost to me, take a test on tour to make sure it's not COVID. So even though all of my clothes are going to be sprayed with this, I also bought one of these for each day to, they're repellent to put on my hands. I plan on, maybe my arms if I'm wearing that short sleeve, if my ankles are showing, maybe a little bit on my neck. So I have one of these for each day. So in here, any prescription medications, all of your favorite, your whatever your favorites are, your Tylenol or your Imodium for Aleve, anything like that. So I don't have my prescriptions filled yet, but I do plan on bringing malaria pills and Cipro in case I get some kind of a diarrhea, really bad diarrhea. So those are both prescription, and when I get them filled, they will go in here as well. There's plenty of room here. And I'm gonna get some electrolytes to put in here to make sure, because the biggest thing is to stay hydrated. So I'm gonna put some electrolytes in here as well. And then, so that's this bag. This doesn't have to be clear. I just put them in clear bags to show you. So that's that. And then I have the rest of my cosmetics that are not the liquids, my deodorants, my toothbrush, a nail file, a razor, some powder, some floss, a chapstick, whatever you need, some Q-tips, etc. So these are my cosmetics here. These are my medications. And then I have another bag for my electronics. So I have this for my iPhone. It stays around my neck, so I can have my iPhone handy if I wanted to do something here. This is a little net that can go over your hat if you wanted to wear it. Actually, I'll put my hat on and show you. So here's my safari hat. So you could always do something like that. This was really cheap, I forget how much, but very inexpensive. So if you wanted to have that, it takes up, again, no real estate because it's very lightweight, and you can see it smushes into this, and I just kind of have it with me at all times. Also in my electronics bag, I have an external phone charger. If you use your phone a lot, if you're going to take some videos with it, or if you're only using your phone for photographs, you're going to run out of your battery if we're out all day. So this is an external phone charger. And then I have the charger for my phone and an extra charger for my phone, because I don't want to be in the position that I accidentally left this behind in a hotel and now I can't charge my phone for the rest of the trip. So I do have an extra one of those. And then I have also the type G for the wall outlet. And I just bought this one, has two, can charge 2 things at a time, plus 2 phones. And I do have an extra one, again, in case I leave one behind. So I plan to use this, but if I left this behind, at least I could do one thing at a time. So these are these are my electronics. And just for demonstration and organization's sake, I'm putting them all in one bag here. Some people like to use the bags that vacuum packed bags. You're certainly welcome to do that. I've never really done it or been into it, but you're certainly welcome to. The other thing to mention is Kenya does not allow any single-use plastic items. They're banned from the country, so that's why I don't have any Ziplocs or plastic bags, but rather reusable ones. So these things fit very easily. I have plenty of room here. I do want to leave a little bit of room. I don't plan on doing a lot of shopping, but I do want to leave room, and you can see there is plenty of room here for more. I also have little pockets for other things. So plenty of room in this. So now let me show you my backpack. Yeah, probably use this. I might use a different one, but this one really serves well. It's got 2 water bottle pockets. My camera, I bring an SLR as well as a zoom lens that goes up to 30, plenty of extra memory cards, and then in my camera bag, which is pretty compact, I also have my charger, and an extra battery. So I charge the battery every night, and some lens cleaners. So everything I have camera-wise fits in here. This bag will probably just come with me on the safari each day, but for the traveling purposes, it fits very nicely in the bottom of this backpack. Then I have headphones. It is a long flight. You might end up with 2 8-hour flights. You might end up with a 12 and a 5. But anyway you look at it, it's a long flight and a long day. So I have my Bose headphones, which goes in here. And I haven't decided what else I'm going to put in here, but for now there's plenty of room. And that's all really I have planned for this. In the front section, if you like to read a book or a journal, plenty of room for that. Just put one in there. And then I want to bring some wipes, just if I want to have wipes handy on the plane, the travel day, or whatever. So I'll just stick these in here. You can have your water bottle on the side. My hat will go in here too. It lays flat. So that's my backpack. And then finally, on travel day, depending upon the weather, it is July when we leave JFK, so I probably will not wear this. But it is a pretty all-weather, nice warm jacket with a hood that it's a marmot, and it folds up really small. So I'm assuming in July when we leave, I'm not going to want to wear it. Plenty of room just to throw it in here. So when I layer, if you remember, I had that turquoise blue jacket, which is lightweight, and this can go over it. Could layer. I just don't want to be cold in the mornings. Some of the safaris are cold. The safari drives are cold, and then it'll get warmer. And then all your important things, whether you, however you carry it. This has been my go-to for years, for decades now, and it carries my passport and my wallet and all my important things, my eye mask for the plane, a pen, and it has things like gum, some tissues, some floss, some eye drops, and some Tylenol. So in here, I will have all my important things, my passport, my COVID card, my negative test, and all of those things should also be photographed and on your phone for easy access. Your boarding pass, everything will be in here. So when I get to board the plane, they're gonna say, oh no, you have 3 things. You can only have 2. So I just always go like this. I put it in the top of my backpack, and now I have 2 things, my carry-on and my backpack. This one, of course, will go under my seat. So that is my demonstration, and neither of them are very heavy. Let me just see if there were any other notes that I wanted to mention. Oh, hair dryer. Most of the lodges have hair dryers. You just have to ask at the front desk. Hair dryers are heavy and they take up a lot of real estate. So you're gonna have a hat on, we're gonna be on game drives, and so I would rethink that, since they do have them at the front desk to ask for. The rides on the main roads are fine. Inside the national parks, there are dirt roads and they could be bumpy, so if you have any kind of back problems, you might want to think about an inflatable seat cushion. Again, it probably would lay flat like this hat, and then you just inflate it when you get there if you want to use that. Someone suggested a little bean bag to put on the window of the Jeep to, if you have a camera like mine, to kind of cushion it. You could also roll up a jacket or a sweater and do that, so that's another suggestion. Laundry, I mentioned laundry, that you can do laundry at the lodge, and then drink bottled water only. So we'll have a water bottle that you'll reuse. Electrolyte tablets are good to put in there to prevent the dehydration. And don't drink ice while on tour, because we don't know whether the ice was made with water that is going to be safe for us. So even though it may be safe for the people in Kenya, our systems aren't used to what's safe for them. So that's what I have. I hope I thought of everything that I wanted to tell you. And I'm sure you'll do great regardless of what shape and size your carry-on is. But the important thing is, I have a friend who just got back from this tour, and 3 people checked their suitcase, and those 3 people got their suitcase on day 8 of the tour. At least they got it, but you know, so there are many reasons to do carry-on only. 1 is to make sure you have it. 2 is to make sure it fits inside the Jeep so that yours doesn't have to get on top of the Jeep in case it rains. And 3, just for size, and you know, and then you'll have this as well. So that's it. Email me with any questions. Thanks.